What is up, guys? As you can see, there's like perfect lighting here, and I'm fucking sweaty as shit because I just ran. The scene is gonna switch a little bit. Sorry, but like, because I filmed it like 2 different times because I was supposed to post it yesterday, so I filmed at my house, and then I like randomly appeared at this beach park. So yeah. It's not the happiest of videos today, so grab some water, take a seat. On January 12th, 2016, I tried to take my own life on my 13th birthday. I was in 7th grade, and it was my first year of junior high, which is middle school. And the whole year, like, I thought it was gonna be a fresh start for me because when I was in elementary school, like, everybody knew that I was, like, born female because my parents didn't like accept like me being trans, and I don't think they knew what it was at that point because I was like early 2008 to 2015. I was in elementary school, and my dad put like female and everything, so all the teachers would refer to me as like her and she. But when I was in like the first kindergarten to the first grade, I started dressing like differently, and I never had like a friend that was a girl. In elementary school, I would always hang out with the boys, and my parents just didn't really think much of it because like a lot of girls were like tomboys at that time, so they didn't pay much attention to it. The thing is, we had like these dances where they separate the girls and the boys. It was called May Day. It's celebrated here in Hawaii as like a cultural thing, and I would hate to dance with the girls, and I would throw like huge fits, and I would like cry and break down. And after that, I guess they started like realizing something was wrong, so they made me see the school counselor, which I fucking hated because all she did was tell me that like I'm a girl and that I have to like apply by the fucking rules of stereotypes. And I was like I every day like somebody would come up to me and be like, "Are you a girl or a boy?" And I would say, "I'm a boy." Actually, before, I was scared to say I was a boy, so I would just not answer, but I would never say I was a girl. And then I got the courage to finally start saying I was a boy in like 4th to 5th grade, and then they would say, "No, you're a girl," and then that would piss me off, or that would make me sad. And in 6th grade, like it got too much, I guess, because like there was like rumors and nobody wanted to like talk to me. I mean, I had friends and stuff. Like it was just like everybody knew that I was fucking different, and they called me a mahu, which is like a faggot here, and they just made fun of me behind my back and stuff, and it just got too much. So I started like cutting myself, and the way I would do it was every time somebody called me a girl, or every time I heard a rumor about me, I would just put like 1 cut, and that was like a tally mark. And like I thought people would like see what their actions and words were doing to me, but like they didn't. So in 7th grade in 2015, 2016, I was in junior high, which is like a different school because elementary school to junior high, or middle school, elementary to middle school. And I thought it was a new start because it was like all the elementary schools packed in together, so there's like a bunch of new people, and I thought I could just start over and not have anybody known about my past. But I was really fucking wrong because the kids in my elementary school actually like told everybody, and by like 1 month in the middle school, like everything was going crazy, and there was so many fucking rumors, and I was just like, it was just crushing for me. On top of that, I had a friend that like made me, it's a different story, but like I had a friend that was there for me and stuff, and then she just left, and then that made me feel even worse. So yeah, on my birthday, the night of my birthday, I OD'd on like a bunch of fucking pills. I'm not gonna say what, but I fell into a coma overnight, and then the next day I was put into a behavioral health hospital for teens and children. I stayed there for approximately 2 weeks, and then they decided to bring me home because they thought I was okay. But that is when I first
Like I just like this nice view, and you did like the nice view of the grass.
I'm filming YouTube. Go back inside.
Wait, I gotta go wash this out.
No, go back inside. Ah, fuck. Sorry. Anyways, where is that? Oh yeah. That January, The therapist over there introduced me to the term trans fucking gender, and I hated that word because that separated me from everybody, and the only thing I wanted in my childhood was to be normal, and was just to fucking fit in and not have the bathroom problem, not have the teacher problem, not have the fucking pronoun problem. I just like was like, why the fuck was it only me? Like, I was surrounded by Mormons, and like nobody was LGBT, and nobody, like barely even anybody wasn't Mormon, and I was like Christian and fucking transgender, so it's terrible. So they introduced that to my parents and me, and my dad had the hardest time of all, like, just coming to terms. I did too. Like, I was like, I just remember sitting there at the table, like crying, begging him, and like pleading, and I'm like, just, it wasn't my choice to be trans, and if it was my choice, I'd be cis. I'd be your little girl. But the thing is, it's not like that. Shut the fuck up! I'll eat you. That's called a chicken. Oh shit. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts me. It hurts my heart to think about it. But like, fuck. A couple months after I got discharged from that place, I was readmitted in April to a bigger facility, and I ended up staying there for 2 months. But I got really comfortable there, and like, it was like the worst. Like, I would say like the hardest part of my life, or like my journey, transition journey or something, was like over there, because what happened was, I had to stay in like the girls' side, which was fucking triggering as shit, and I don't know why they did that, but shut the fuck up! Like, a girl that I knew from the past that knew me as a boy ended up coming to the same fucking facility as I was in, and she had to like stay with the girls, and I was in the girls. I was like programming the girls, and the thing is, like, I didn't want anybody who didn't know I was trans to know I was trans. So like, I was like really fucking, like, I was freaking out. I had to go to like the room where they concealed you, and like I was like punching walls, and I just fucking like cried. I was like so fucking pissed and sad, and just like, it was like the worst emotional pain that like I could ever feel. Like, just coming to terms with myself and like letting somebody in, basically. But I eventually grew to know her, like, and have her know me as trans instead of like just a guy. But like, the thing is, she already knew I was trans. I just didn't want to accept that. And like, I don't know, I hated being trans so much. I was never this open about myself. Like, I would never go on YouTube and post things about myself. Like, people, I'm stealth right now, and if people found out, I'd like be kind of, it would be awkward, but it wouldn't hurt me that much, you know? Anyways, I grew to love the people inside, and like at the facility at that time, because like it was a bunch of girls, but like they were really fucking nice. And there's like drug addicts and like people who like had like eating disorders and stuff, and it was just really great, like coming to and like joining together with people who like actually know a little bit about what you're feeling. And I hated being there at first, but after a while I came to love it. And then my dad just took me out of the program, and I was not ready to be taken out, so I fucking hated him for that, and then I ran away. But that's a whole fucking another story. But anyways, a couple months after that, I started seeing a really fucking great therapist, and I didn't know he was a great therapist at the time because I hated therapy. But he made me so comfortable with him, I would open up to him, and then he referred me to this place, this LGBT place, where they do like youth groups, so like youth could come together and talk to each other, like trans youth groups. So like more trans people, like trans teens could talk about their feelings, talk about what they're going through together. And they also offer HRT. So after like a couple months of going to those, going to the group, I made a lot of friends that happened to be mostly FTM. And they just like, some of them were on T, some of them weren't on T, some of them were stealth, all of them are gay. I'm the only straight one. It was really great, and like that program, it's called the Lavender Clinic. You see it a lot on my channel. It helped me so much, and they've done like they've grown so much in the past year, and it's fucking crazy. The moral of the story is, if you're ever in a bad place or anything, I mean, I'm always here, and I can tell you a little bit more about myself, and maybe I can encourage you and stuff like that. But just keep in mind that things will get better, and you'll get to where you want to be one day. Alright, deuces.